I think that this is a really excellent opportunity to be serving the local fellow Americans here in Puerto Rico, because we're able to give them preventative medicine skills that they can carry on with them after we leave this mission and after the mission is completed. That includes things like physical therapy exercises that they can do at home on their own, and they can also carry on nutrition tips that we're giving here with ideas for access to foods that they have here in the community, along with exercises that are available to them. Like I just found out today that there's a free Zumba class daily at the local mall, which is really exciting for all these women, some men too. It's very valuable to be able to work with not only different branches of the military. We're seeing the Air Force, Army, and Navy come together, and we're seeing different types of medicine with dental, optometry, and family medicine physicians, emergency medicine physicians, medics, and we're all blending together and able to do a lot of cross-training. Especially at my site early in the morning, the medical is very busy because every patient comes through medical here, and then they're triaged into optometry and dental if needed. Then in the afternoon we can cross over, and some of the soldiers that were working up front with the physicians can then come back to, say, dental or optometry and cross-train in these areas. So I think that's really valuable for our soldiers, airmen, and seamen, but also valuable for the patients because they're able to be moved through faster and get all the services that they need each day.
Everybody ready? Set, go.
Woo. What I want you to think about when you're pulling the deadlift up is your arms and your straps, all they do is hang on. Okay, you're lifting with your lower body. So you kill it.
Got it.
Set, begin.
First one is going to be a sprint, touch the line, hand and foot, sprint back, run the sled. Go, let's go! Bring it back. Through, drag it all the way through.
There you go, nice work.
Lateral back down, lateral back. Kettlebell down. Come on. Stay lane. Kettlebell back. Sprint down. Sprint back.
We know that these Marines and these soldiers and these airmen and women have left a mark on the world more valuable than most. They've shown us what patriotism really means, what the ultimate sacrifice looks like, how bravery manifests, how good, honorable men and women ought to live, and how they ought to die. And so to the families of the fallen, especially our Gold Star mothers who are here, and their families, whether your loved one left this world a month ago or 50 years ago, I hope that you take as proof that your loved ones are remembered, they're cherished, and they're honored today by all of us.
12 soldiers vying for the title of Region 2 Best Warrior compete in Kingwood, West Virginia. Region 2 consists of a soldier and a non-commissioned officer from West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Delaware, and the District of Columbia Army National Guards. The Best Warrior competition is 4 days of skills testing on multiple events. The events include an M4 Carbine Rifle Zero, Singar's radios into operations, a written test, an essay on how they would implement the Army Combat Fitness Test into their formations, the Army Combat Fitness Test.
You're good. You're good.
Obstacle course. Nine-mile ruck march. Engaging targets with the M320 grenade launcher. Land navigation, from day into night. Weapons assembly functions check. Range run.
Three things. Open your mask a little bit, brushing away from your face.
Line 8, Alpha. Line 9, Charlie. How copy?
The M5 modular crowd control munition. A 100-meter water survival event. Finally, soldiers compete in a board conducted by command sergeants major from each of the competing states and territory. After the completion of all events, the points are finalized, and one soldier and one non-commissioned officer will earn the honor of Best Warrior.
Hi, I am First Lieutenant Jennifer Mutter. I am a Medical Service Corps officer with the 142nd Air Medical Evacuation Squadron. So I enlisted in the Delaware Air National Guard in April of 2006. I ran out of money for college, and I needed to find a very fast way to pay for school. So I enlisted in aircrew flight equipment in April 2006, and I have served 11 years enlisted, and I commissioned in 2017 into the Air Medical Evacuation Squadron. So how I found out I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, I found a lump on my neck. I was getting ready for work one day, and I was pregnant, and I was putting my hair up into a bun, and I noticed that this lump on my neck just popped up out of nowhere, and decided to make an appointment with a doctor. They gave me antibiotics, said it's a swollen lymph node, it'll go away. About a month passed by, and I noticed it wasn't going away, so I decided to go back. We tested it, and we did a punch biopsy, and they took out a small piece of the mass, and it came back as a fatty mass, just a lipoma. And I was concerned because I was getting ready to give birth to my daughter in about 3 more weeks after that. So went on, gave birth to my daughter, and decided to investigate more. Had a scan done, noticed it was the size of a golf ball. So we went in a few weeks after that, in February of 2014, and the doctors decided to go in and remove the lymph node. When they went to go remove the lymph node, they noticed that there is a larger mass below that. And the mass was about the size of a small basketball, and it was attached to the right apex of my lung. And when they noticed that, they went in and they took another biopsy of that larger mass. We didn't think it was going to be anything more than what we thought it was going to be until we went and cut open, and that was exactly what we found. It was large masses and cancer riddling my entire upper abdomen while I was trying to carry a child at the same time. And a lot of doctors and some of my beginning physicians told me, you may need to reconsider that this might be a time that you need to take a break in service, or maybe reconsider staying in the military, period. And my immediate thought was, no, I'm not going to walk away because they said I possibly may not run again, or I could have long-term scarring on my lungs. Like, that's not one of those things you say possibly and you say, yeah, absolutely, I'm going to take that risk. So I forewent the radiation treatment from the top and middle of my lung capacity there to the middle of my neck, to diminish its qualities, and as a result I have a lot of scarring on my lungs. But I told them that that's the risk that I'm going to take, that I'll work harder, I'll run faster, I'll make it an effort to try that much more to run and to make it and to stay in the military. But it's not an option. I refuse to give up my 1% opportunity to be here. I have been in remission now, it's been 4.5 years. December of this year makes my 5-year mark, which is, in the cancer community, a huge feat. The 1-year mark is fantastic, and when you hit 5 years, it's that moment where your chances of staying in remission just explode, which is fantastic. Be a victor, don't be a victim. We are given so many different obstacles in life. We are given challenges every single day. It is not the universe out there to conspire against us. It is not there to say, haha, look, it's your turn now. They're there for a reason. They're there to make us more humble. They're there to make us more appreciative of things in life. And timing is everything. Everything happens for a reason. And things are put into our life for a specific reason at a specific time. That we take them for what they are. We embrace them. We own the fact that they're there. And we just fight. And we fight like there's no tomorrow. Whether it's for family, it's for friends, it's for financial purposes, it's for anything else, that we don't need to and we should not let it bring us down. We don't need to be the victim. We need to be the victor. And we need to rise above and challenge it. Put a smile on our face and say, you know what? We've got this, because that's exactly what it is. Keep on pushing on.